now.
Boy!
Well, tell her.
Well, why would you say something like that?
Oh, it's obvious.
Because it's true.
Because she's guilty.
Claire knows what she saw.
They were kissing.
It's childish and pathetic. Just pluck the worst thing you can think of out of the air and throw it at Sophie because you've got something to hide.
Can I just stop you there, Sally?
Sophie!
I can think of a lot worse things to be called.
Yeah, thank you, Julie.
I don't care what she is. I only care what happened to Addie.
She should have stayed in the loony bin where she belongs.
Sal?
Oh, dear.
Sophie, a lesbian? Really? I mean, just look at her.
My dad is going to find out. I knew that she'd seen us. Yeah, well, so then what are we going to do, Sophie?
Don't worry about Claire. Everybody knows she gets mentally ill.
She's just upset, Mum, OK?
You don't need to be all Christian-y. She's got no right to go mudslinging.
Yeah, well, I'm sure mudslinging back isn't going to help either, Sal.
The police are onto her, Kevin. That's what it is. You watch.
Where's Ailey's carriage? What's going on?
What's happened? He says it can't come uncoupled. Why do people make such profoundly illogical statements? Can't come uncoupled. It has come uncoupled.
Sam's the phone again. Fizz, phone me back, please. He reckons it won't derail. Would have felt it. Well, like he says, it can't come uncoupled. We must have set off without him in the first place. So you just got a cab straight to the venue?
This morning, I thought the most anxious moment would be delivering my speech.
If you don't want your mum treating you like a kid, stop sulking like one.
She should be saying I'm lucky to have Natasha.
Well, of course you are.
We're going to be a family. She should be over the moon. She hardly looked at the stuff we bought.
Sweetheart, she will be over the moon. She's asked us for tea, hasn't she?
I'll just get you beer and my boring orange juice.
It's through then. You're back in the saddle.
Yeah, Liz asked me back.
She's thrown Kylie out?
Well, no, but I did drive a very hard bargain.
You're one in a million, Michelle.
I bet everybody wants you at their wedding, do they?
Sorry?
You're 1 in a million, Michelle. I bet you're a lovely guest. Weddings, christenings, even funerals, I shouldn't wonder.
Given the choice, I choose a wedding. But in the 10 top parties in my life, there's been more wakes.
Sean, you've heard of a car crash wedding. This one's a train crash.
What wakes, you say?
Hayley hasn't been there. I've just been in. It's all set up for the service.
She'll be frantic, poor thing.
I'm glad I wasn't on the train now. Came apart.
Apparently. Well, let's look in the other rooms. I mean, where's the reception going to be? Because apparently the groom on top of the wedding cake dressed as a train driver.
Doesn't bode well, does it? There's probably another tier of that cake parked up on Balaclava Terrace.
Any news on Susan's letter, Ken?
Yes, there is. It seems she had a son, Lawrence.
Oh, good heavens. Have you learned anything about it?
Well, I'm hoping to find out firsthand. I think I've tracked him down.
I think it's romantic. Teen love against the odds. Juliet and Juliet.
Each night I ask the stars up above, why must I be a teenager in love?
I cried a tear, boo-boo-be-doo, for no one but you, boo-boo-be-doo.
Easy, Tiger. Hey, we've touched on a right karaoke gene there, haven't we?
Do you know what's going on?
We really need to get going.
Oh, and just how are you going to do that without a bride and groom? Ask for volunteers?
I'm sure they'll be here soon. I'm doing a civil partnership at Chester Zoo at 5. And factoring
Chester Zoo? What's the world coming to? What's getting married?
Well, at least the groom's here, look.
A pair of baboons, a zebra, one of them monkeys with a red behind.
Hayley's not here yet, love.
The other station's deserted.
John, they'll find her, don't worry. She'll be sitting tight, waiting to be rescued. You'll see.
Oh. You can't go back that way without clearance from the signalman. Who's stolen his lunch. Bunch of amateurs.
They're coming! Chester! John! They're coming! Look!
Flying now.
Here comes the
the bride!
She's saying they'll have to have the reception today and the service another time.
Oh, that would be terrible.
In front of a car? Well, she pushed the pram into the road. I'm not sure if they were out coming other way.
Well, she's obviously just snapped again and hit the arm, kid.
Oh, I don't know. If it was postnatal depression last time...
It's a bit of a coincidence, then.
Any news on Haley?
Why? Have you run out of gossip?
Kate says they're on the way! I'm on everyone!
You'll give them 5 more minutes.
Where's Sophie?
No Sean either. Maybe they've eloped.
Who's it?
Your sister is not a lesbian, whatever Claire Flaming Peacock says.
Ignore him.
They're all talking about us. Yeah, but Sophie! Look, Shan, we have got to go in there. And you know why? Because if we don't, it's going to look like we've actually done something wrong. Then we're just going to have to keep denying everything, aren't we? We're not going to be able to see each other as much. I meant they'd think that it was us that had her. I suppose I could just go back to Southport. Don't say that. Sophie! The choir's in! Come on! Haley's on her way! Come on! Come on, Sophie! Oh, now, listen. If what Claire is saying is true... Oh, no, it was a lie. Well, I was just going to say... Well, don't. I just want to go home. It's like no one's known me for the last 4 years, like none of that counts.
They're idiots.
You let them say that about me? Call me mad? Say I'd hurt a child? Claire. When all I was trying to do was get to the truth. I saw you with Sean that night. No, Claire, we never hurt Addie, though. But you stood there and let them call me a liar. Some Christian. Shame on you. Shame on you.
And you should be running! You should be running faster!
So it's going to get a little bit rough around here, is it?
Mm-hmm. Know any burly barman I could call on?
I think I do.
Same again, is it?
Any more news about the wedding?
Oh, yeah, all fine now. Last text I got from Sean was full steam ahead.
Oh, good. That's good, yes. It is good.
Did you not fancy going yourself?
My dress is there. Wedding dress. Right now. Imagine all those good wishes, the admiration, delight, all hopes for a happier, a loving future, all focused on my beautiful dress.
So why aren't you there?
No, I wasn't wanted.
I don't believe that.
Whenever anyone used the expression, always the bridesmaid, never the bride, my mother used to say, our Mary'll never even make bridesmaid. She was right.
Roy, please take the ring that you have chosen for Haley. And repeat after me. I give you this ring as a token of my love, now and always.
I give you this ring as a token of my love, now and always.
Hayley.
I give you this ring as a token of my love, now and always.
Roy and Hayley, you have both made the declarations as prescribed by law, and you have made a solemn and binding contract with each other in the presence of these witnesses. It now gives me the greatest pleasure to declare that you are husband and wife together. Congratulations. You may kiss the bride.
You know, your dad's better at kicking a ball with you than I am.
It's not funny with him. He pretends he's really trying, but you really are worse than me.
Charming. Oh, look, there's Ashley. She was saying Josh wants to come and have a look. Oh, come on. I thought they were at the wedding anyway. Ashley?
I don't want to.
Will you just stop it? Are you all going back to the pub? Just stop it. Sorry, are you all going back to the pub later? I just thought I might pop in for a drink.
Oh, we came back. Claire weren't feeling too good.
Oh, what? Too much champagne?
Oh, I didn't make the champagne. No people that quick to slag her off.
Slag her off?
She didn't hurt Addy, she wouldn't. People drag things up.
No, what happened?
But when they do find out who's hurt Addy, I would line them up to smack her mum myself.
Well, give her my love, won't you? Will you stop sulking? I am allowed to stop and talk. Simon! Simon! Come back here! Simon!
Thank you. I believe it is my duty as groom to thank the bridesmaids, Fizz and Becky. I doubt that two bridesmaids have ever, in the sweep of history, put such supreme and imaginative effort into transporting the bride through her marriage. First, may I say, you both look... you look. You're still...
Like a couple of navvies. Yeah, we smell like a couple of navvies and all. Hey, to Stinky and Blotchy.
To Stinky and Blotchy.
Stinky and Blotchy.
It is 11 years since we last registered to be married, and we were informed that we could not. We have remained still, and the world has turned to meet us. My message to you, Hayley, is this. The world can change its rules, its laws, and its opinions as frequently as it chooses. But I will remain standing beside you. That will not change.
I know the bride doesn't normally, and I wasn't going to, but I had a little moment sat on that daft contraption with these two nearly bursting their lungs. And I thought to myself, why did I make such a big fuss? We were happy before. Is it really so important to do this whole legal thing and make a big song and dance? I'd got so hung up on how we'd prove that we were, I don't know, like anybody else, just knowable, I suppose. What Becky and Fizz did for me today, and John and Ches and all of you, and when all of you just cheered now when they said that we're husband and wife at last. I thought, it's not normal I feel today. It's lucky and special. I'm really spoiled, so thank you, thank you.
I don't want to watch it.
Oh, just while I get the bed straight.
I don't want to.
Do you know what, Simon? You're being a right spoilt little brat today. I hope you're not going to be like this for your grandma Deirdre later. Oh, do you know what? It's a good job we didn't call on Josh. He wouldn't want to play with a sulky, spoilt mate, would he?
If anyone's ever thinking of burgling the caff one night, I must warn you, I have a picture here of Roy in his pyjamas, and this isn't photoshopped, honest. Emily gave it me.
You're in his pyjamas?
Roy and Haley, they've asked me to finish with this toast. To treasured friends.
Now, I think it's time for that right good song and dance that Haley was on about. So, if the happy couple would like to make their way to the dance floor, please.
Have you got a show Q in it? Happy couple. Shut up. It's a joke. It's better than Chesney's anyway.
Bye, Gabby.
I beg your pardon.
Chesney were great.
Oh, bless. Anyway, I love lesbians. The more the better. The less the competition.
Just a perfect day. Feed animals.
What's it called then, that contraption thingy?
Pump wagon, Roy said.
Pump wagon. Is that his pet name for it? He might start calling Stevie
Too much
pump wagon.
information, Becky. Do we have to stop here?
Claire's gone now.
Oh, come on. I reckon we can sneak out.
But Dad, I'm staying. Good.
Wait, sit. Look.
Norris, it's Roy on Haley's day.
I love you, Roy Crawford.
Yes. And I hope it's as evident that I love you too.
Why don't you run Sean home, Kevin?
Well, you take it. You've not had a drink.
No, I'm ready for one now.
No, it's all right. I'll get the bus.
Oh, it's all right, love. I'll go and get my car keys.
You're not really going back to Southport, are you? Don't know. Are you this ashamed of us?
Right, come on, love.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, for heaven's sake, give her a hug. Nobody here thinks you're not normal.
I'll see you later.
Don't let it get to yourself.
I'm not.
Look, I know your mum can be a bit over the top sometimes, but listen. If it did happen that night, you can tell me, you know.
You mean?
I mean, you're my little girl, and I'll stand by you. That'll make me turn my back on you. But sometimes stuff happens, and, well, if you don't say anything straight away, it just gets harder and harder to. So, if anything did happen to Addie on your watch, I'd know it was an accident, because I know you better than anyone.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. And that's what I said. If you want to tell me, was Addie okay while I was with you?
Yeah, he was. How many more times?
One Roy's plenty of me. Thank you. Are you ready?
Driving a steam train was a boyhood dream.
Dad. You know what you were saying before? About how you know me? You don't.
So something did happen that night?
No. Not with Addy.
Eh?
And people shouldn't think bad of Claire. You know, it's been so stressful.
She shouldn't hit out. Telling lies.
She didn't. So sorry.
Sorry.
And please don't hate me, Dad.
Hey, tell me what it is, sweetheart. If I don't know, I can't help.
Me and Shan, what Claire said, it's true. We're together.
Mary will do all she can to spoil this day. But let me tell you, Hayley is no Norris. Mary has met her match. She's not going to mess this up for me.
Finally, married at last. You can see a behind-the-scenes video of Roy and Hayley's special day online at itv.com/Corrie. Coming next, Miss Marple gets a case that comes a bit too close to home with the brutal murder of one of her old friends.